Oh, what is up? What is up? All right. That's 3 streaming days in a row. What the hell is going on this week? All right. Today we are going into some more Elsa Bloodstone. So today I have decided to change up my precon. So I'm going to be playing Aggression Elsa, just to try it out. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully well. I should actually take her over here real quick. 2-2-2-3. That's the only thing I did. I forget to do that every single time I set up the board. So yeah, that's the plan. Is get some aggro Elsa in and pairing her with my Roz Solomon. Anything else really? I'm gonna try and toy around a little bit more with getting the minions. I played Unus once. I don't remember how many minions he has. I know like his modulars give him minions. I don't think he actually has minions himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I kind of wanted to test her with a bit more, slightly more tougher minion set. See how she plays with that. But also aggression. I do have the innate stuff in here, which will be interesting for me because I don't normally play with things that aren't released. But I'm starting to get to the point where I used to not like having upcoming stuff spoiled for me, but I'm starting to get to the point where I need to know what's coming when I create stuff now. I used to just not care, but I almost got really thrown for a loop when these innate cards came out because I didn't realize that starting meant you could only have one. So I was like, oh my god, I think America's going to be too fucking overpowered. But there's only one. You only have one starting card. These are going to be two squishy girls with their guns, hopefully, doing some bang bang. First player is on Elsa. And this will probably be the last Elsa game I play. I'm going to see because Havoc and I were talking about before this cycle started, talking about teaming up to do some co-op games for the cycle. Play each of us playing a nominated hero deck and all that stuff. And then this motherfucker went on vacation, so it hasn't happened. So we'll see when he gets back if I, play Elsa again. That's kind of why Major Victory's down here is because I kind of want to play him again. I got 2 games in with him. I did 3 with Diva. I did 2 with Black Cat. And I actually liked Major Victory. I still haven't done my review for him yet. I did my review for these 2 goobers, but not for him yet. Anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this shit started, huh? I'm going to search my deck for my topmost weapon. I didn't add any new weapons in. I thought about it, but I opted not to because, oh, fuck, I didn't put side holster in here, did I? Did I put a side? No, I didn't. Let me grab that and throw that in this real quick. It is now a 46 card hero deck. I usually don't like going over 45, but now here I am. Topmost. That's her pistols, it looks like. I'm tempted to keep her down and let her build her shit up, but we'll see here. We will see. So I got her shoddy, I got her pistols, I got drag them out, which is not useful until I'm exhausted. Let's flip. Innate aggression. These are all fucking good cards. I mean, helicarrier is a staple. You kind of always want to have a helicarrier out. Shit. Maybe I don't do drag him out yet. Drag him out, shoot him down. And I need aggression to get the heli out. Heli locked and loaded to get the pistol. Actually, what am I doing? I could stay down. At least for one turn. I'll help myself get set up here. This comes with 3, right? 3! Now I have this in my hand still. Oh yeah, it comes out with 2 more because of this. And that's... Or do I flip up? Do I flip up? So right now he's got retaliated 1. I do think I need to flip up because I do need to get the gene pools. The gene pool kind of sorted out here. I'll just flip her down next round. So I can try and get her crossbow as well. This has range, right? So I don't have to worry. Well, he doesn't have retaliate anyways, because I knocked off enough thread off the side there. That will end your turn. Rosalind. So I have a damn good hand. I have IO, I have innate inspiration, I have trained shots, I have nimble. I need to get to make a basic recovery. So I get to find, oh yeah, that's right, I do get to find a Wakanda upgrade in my opening hand. I forgot to do that. Do I get the gun? Or do I get the thwart engine out? I think we go with the thwart engine. Three for said thwart engine. Train shots are good, but let's do this instead. These 2 for the innate inspiration. The flip. I'm going to remove the last 2 off of this. Almost tried to defeat it. No, that's not an idea. That's not a good idea. Actually, do I want to grab her gun instead? Because we might be able to keep threat low for the most part. I think the gun is 3 costs to get out as well. No, it's 2, so I could have kept one of these cards. Let's do the gun instead. And shuffle this back in. I'm going to get to keep one of the cards just spent. Which, I like Nicholas Fury, but I think I'm going to keep the train shots. Alright, so then I remove the 2 threat, and then the gun goes off. And the gun hits him for 2. And I don't get retaliated because he doesn't have threat on the side scheme. That will end her turn. Alright, 1, 2, and then 1 here. Attacks Elsa. Now, he doesn't have anything special. No, he doesn't. We're just going to take it because, again, I'm flipping down. Place 2 threat on Gene Pool. Fuck you. And just the 2 damage. Attacks Rosalind. Roz will take it. Lag for 3. Let's spend 1 to nimble that shit. I prevent 3 damage. I resolve one of these, which will be the vibranium gun. I get retaliated against because he does have 3 on here now. And then encounter. This surges because there's no infinites. When review, well, when defeated, plays 3 threat. Oh, fuck you. I've only played against this one time. I figured I wanted to try, some new enemies for every once in a while. Schemes 4, 2, 3. First player. Well then. We'll remove 2 off of this, which will gun for 2. I will then spend 2 on train shots to deal 2 damage. Then I will resolve special on a Wakanda upgrade, 2 damage, and 2 damage. This is Roz. This is what Roz does. She fucks the world up one person at a time. Elsa's turn. Elsa. So I can start dragging them out if I want to. The pistol. Let's see. Not the biggest fan to shoot them down. 1, 2, 3. Throw the shoddy, which gets 3 uses. I can drag them out. Let me. That's going to be weird as shit if I just keep removing threat with her. But I can. Let's remove 2 threat. And then smack him for 2 with range. And then I will drag him out. Discard until we get a minion. Top card. He's got guard. He's got a werewolf, so he's 5 hit points. Which will ready me. Ready the pistol. Let's pistol him for 3. And shotgun him for 4 with overkill. So 2 goes through. I then remove 1 off of a scheme. Deal 1 damage. Heal 1 damage. Draw 1 card. Scratch my ear. Flip. Well then, actually do it before I flip, because I don't really need to heal. Let's remove, before I flip, we're going to move the 2 off of this, which places 3 here. And then I'm going to get the topmost weapon, which sure should only be this one. And end her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Direct Force is excellent in her deck. These 4 cards. Maria. 1, 2, 1. Attacks Rosalind. Roz finally has an ally in her fucking hand. Roz will take it. She's fine. I'm stunned. That is not fine. It's 2 damage and stunning me. Schemes for 3. Get attacked again. For a base of 2, I still think I'm taking this. Game lag. There's no infinite minion, so that whiffs, so just the 2 damage. Unus activates against. So, schemes for Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 3 on there, so he gets a tough status card. And first player. All right. Well then. Well then, well then, well then. 1, 2, 3 from crossbow, baby. I'm going to actually heal. Flip. So yeah, let's just top myself off there. Use Warrior Skill to drag them out. No, wait, I need to have a weapon exhausted for drag them out. That makes sense. That's Pistol for 2 to knock the top off. Spend the 1 for drag them out. For this, there is at least 3, so this quick strikes me for 2. He already had quick strike, so he can't double quick strike. He has 5 hit points. And then I ready myself, ready my weapon. I will then scratch my ear again. He's got 5 hit points, huh? I could shotgun him for 6 damage. Kind of want to keep... I need to make sure the pistols stay out. Let's directed force to shotgun him with overkill. Oh, I want to make sure all these... I don't have my holster out. These are my 6 cards. So this is ready now. I healed myself. This has an extra counter on it. I'm still going to drag them out. And I'm back at full health. Because I healed. So I'm still going to drag them out then. So we're going to hit the villain for 2. Which knocked the top off. I spend this to drag them out to get this guy. That gets that him. That readies me, readies my pistols. Alright. Alright. Let's spend 3 to Valk, which hits him for 2. Where did my directed force go? Did I just spend my directed force when I didn't mean to? Directed force should have been in my hand still. Because I would have had a 7-card hand size because I grabbed a weapon. So I directed force now with the shotgun, which knocks down to 1 use. That is 6 damage with overkill. So that is 3 damage that goes through instead of the 1. So it hits for 2 more. Oh, I kind of fucked that up. I fucked that up with the side holster bullshit. Oh. Now, I don't want to use these anymore because I want to actually get my shit. However, I do remove 1 threat, deal 1 damage, heal 1 health, I'm at max. I draw 1 card. It's not my side holster, so FML. Remove 2 off of main and enter turn. I'm gonna save Maria Hill. I'm gonna spend 2 on Negotiator to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Deal proc the gun, proc the gun. I'll remove 2 threat from a scheme. Save Maria Hill and train shots for next round. I'm gonna flip down, and that will end her turn. All these allies I'm getting minutes. Good thing I had that innate inspiration. Where's my allies? I've only had Io so far. 2 and 3. There's a side holster. Now I can play my fucking this. Which I can't because now I have way too many good fucking cards in my hand. 1, 2, 1. Excuse me, game 1. 1. Attacks Elsa. Hey, I forgot to activate Valkyrie. Elsa will just take this. 2. Place 2 threat on Gene Pool or give this attack additional damage. He'll hit me for 2 more. Schemes. 1, 2, 3. Counter, counter. Guard. There's not at least any of that, so he fucks off. He also gets this. 2 hit points and patrol, so he's at 5. So these minions aren't actually a lot tougher. Or barely tougher. I hate this. You know what I like to do? Get confused. Alright, first player over here. What do we got? First fucking heal. Find a shoulder work on a card and add it to my hand. I think I might grab the Dora Milaje. Because that's free. It's free real estate. Let's get the Dora Milaje out for free. I'm going to spend... God, I kind of want to keep Sidekick because I know the Thors are coming up soon. They have to be. 1, 2 for Maria. Draw 1. She draws 1. I did shuffle this after I searched, right? I don't even fucking remember anymore. I want to get this out. It's kind of imperative. But I also want to negotiate. So let's negotiate. Negotiate. Move 2. Or actually, no. Let's move 2. Deal 2. Toughness. Oh, too bad. And deal 2 because this is piercing. So he didn't get anything when he went to the next phase. He just got his fucking toughness. What is 30? Cool, cool, cool. He's going to take 2 more damage with piercing. Maria will remove 2 off of this. And that's going to end her turn. All right. First and foremost, side holster. Three for this. All right. What am I going to do here? Not use any of my weapons, that's for sure. I'm going to finish this off, which confuses me. I will then... So 5 hit points, huh? Maybe I can defeat him. Let's defeat him. It's 6 damage, technically. So he's defeated. We place 1, and then we remove 1, deal 1, heal 1, draw 1. These are all cards I want to keep in my fucking hand. I think I need to flip her down now. Her action is now useless because I don't have any more weapons left in my deck. End her turn. Let's discard this. That was almost perfect. Did I remove the 2 threat with Maria? I did, right? So she should have a damage on her. 1, 2, 1. Attacks. Maria chumps. Maria dead as shit, boy. Still haven't seen Thor's yet. Schemes for 2, 3, excuse me. Card. This is precarious. There are 3, so he quick strikes me for 2 damage. I do not. This surges. 4 threat on 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's at 7, so he's at Stalwart now. Doesn't matter because neither of these characters. Well, she can do some stunning, but she's not going to be doing stunning. All right. Bloodstone. Heals 3. Flips. I need to remove threat off of Bane. Like, fucking badly. Maybe I should have grabbed her thwart. 2 for the case. 2 for the choker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 more attack, right? Oh, that's only if I have a minion. That is right. That is right. So I have her. Oh, I have not done anything with her yet. I have no way of readying myself. I could have kept the card. I forgot about the, I mean, I guess she can use Helicarrier then. We're gonna pistol this guy for 2. This is gone, and it attaches to the case. Valkyrie will attack and defeat this guy. And it will be Roz's turn. Roz has everything she needs for her sidekicks to come into play, and no fucking sidekicks. My stealth tech, which is excellent. I have my ATMCP, which is excellent. Now, side by side, to get the ATMPC, or CP, excuse me, I will remove 2 threat off of main. Use this to ready. I will then remove 2 threat off of main. Oops, that was 3. Game, please. Which will vibe gun for 2. He retaliates because it doesn't have ranged. Should I give it? It's just a pistol. It should not have range. I can spend 2 to get my stealth deck out. But then I'd be getting rid of Okoye. Use the Helicarrier and Okoye to get this out, I guess. And +1 defense, so at least I have 2 defense now. It's an end turn. Thor? Hey, a Thor. It's a fucking Thor finally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. 1, 2, 1. We're at 8, so he doesn't get the next thing yet. He attacks Elsa. Also take it. This is a measly 2 poots. Attacks Roz. Roz will defend for 2. She takes 2. She will proc the special on ATMCP to ready. And encounter. Actually, you get that now, don't I? Because we're in the encounter phase, which means you can still get it. Attached to Unus. After your schemes give him a tough status. After you make a basic attack, you can spend those resources to get rid of that card. Yo, are you fucking with me right now? There are... So I get quick strike for 2. And it surges, so I'm going to defend for 2. I will then deal... Actually, let's... Oh, it's already exhausted shit. Yeah, let's hit him for his draw card. It surges. Deal 3 damage to an ally I control. I don't have an ally. Haha, suck my asshole. Why are all the allies on her? Or minions on her? Alright, alright, alright. This sucks. The good news, the only good news is that I have Thor. And I have my Wakandan jumpsuit. I need to flip down so badly. I'm going to shit in my fucking shit. I'm going to borrow the helicarrier. 1. Well, I had hand-to-hand. I could have... Yeah, but I won't make her cheaper. I need to spend hand-to-hand. 1, 2... I love Annika and Io, but I need these resources. For this... For this... God damn it. Alright, so Jane is... How many fucking hit points? 3, 4, 5, 6. Jane will hit for 2. On this guy. And then the guns will go off. Actually, let's ready her. Ready another friendly character. And then Jane will attack for 2. And then the guns will go off on this guy. I'm going to flip and end her turn. So she's confused, which is always so fucking awesome. Always awesome. So I have these for 2, but I kind of need to get this out. So let's spend these 3 to get this out. So it's going to get 3, and then he's going to scheme for a base of 3. So actually, okay, she can't flip down. She's going to have Valkyrie jump block for him. 2. I'm going to remove my Confuse. And then not have enough resources to put my gun back in play. So, end turn. I just discarded a random card from my hand like an idiot. I just drew 5 cards like an idiot. 1, 2, 3. Attacks Roz. Oh, she has 2 damage on her. Attacks Roz, Valkyrie will defend. Stuns me. Attacks Elsa. Oh, Valkyrie's dead. I don't know why I'm exhausting Valkyrie like as if she survived that shit. I just noticed, by the way, that they, in Fear No Evil, they're bringing out Valkyrie And they put her fucking name in there. They gave her Brunhild, which means you can have Valkyrie and Valkyrie in play at the same time, even though this is Brunhild, or it's supposed to be. It's either Brunhild or it's Samantha Barrington. And that's probably Brunhild. Attack's just taking it for the 3 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this one as well. So he's got 9. So he gets an additional damage. This, and this, and this. Place 4 threat on Gene Pool. Fantastic. I think this is looking like a fucking loss right now. Discard enough creators support I control. Hey, this isn't... That is permanent. So no matter what I do, this is going to scheme out, I think. I have to remove 2 from here. Let's go spoiling for a fight. Just make sure I shuffle this. When defeated, excess damage is also dealt to the attacker. So I have to defeat it with the exact amount. That's cool. Everybody's me. One to attack to knock the top off. I will then do this. Wait, my oh wait, I have a monster with me, so I'll choose myself to draw a card. And then we do that. I still haven't exhausted my fucking weapons yet. Let me spend 2 to get my pistol back out. Or actually, let's spend 1 more. 3 to get the shotgun back out for 3. I'm going to shotgun this dude for 4 damage, which will not be excess. Which will then remove 1. Confuses me, right? Deal 1. Heal 1. Draw 1. Then I play that card that I said I was playing a while ago, which is going to ready me in this, but it's going to give me a new minion, which should be ample minions. There should be ample minions. Holy shit. It's not a fucking monster. What an asshole. I can't get the bonus on him. This is exhausted. Because this dude came into, engaged me. I'm going to shoot him down, which will hit him with 3. I'm going to remove the confuse. This is bad. This is not looking good. Roz is usually so fucking strong, and she cannot do a fucking thing right now. Because this, I don't have this. Thor will remove 2 off of main, which will reduce the cost of the next card to play this turn by 2. I'm going to spend both of these to get the Wakandan jumpsuit. I will remove... Oh, I get 3 hit points. I don't have my... This is my plus thwart. God damn it. I'll remove 2 off of main and hit already a friendly character. I will then remove 2 threat off of main. And then draw a card. I will then spend 2 for Agent of Wakanda. I will then flip, I think. So he's going to get 3. He's going to get this. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. But this is what I kind of have to do right now. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I have to live a little on the edge right now. Ready. 6. Last card of my deck is Thor. All right. I didn't have any cards in my hand, did I? No. 1, 2, 3. 1. That's well and out of control now. Attacks for a base of 2 with an extra boost card. I will take this. 5 damage. Schemes for 3, 4. Also, 1 more from this because I forgot to count that. Quick strike for 2. Surges and 3 hit points. This is guaranteed to kill me. Like, Thor would have to sacrifice her life for this attack. And honestly, this has been out of control for a little while. So maybe Unus isn't exactly the most fun character to play test with when I don't have a dedicated thwart character. So, do I end there with a loss? You know what, I'm going to surge this. What's next? When Hero the Villain attacks me, well, that still kills me. It still kills me. There we go. We're not going to do his text, though, because that'll kill me. Wilson the Quick Strike, again surge, 3 hit points. I'll give him his 3 hit points, though. So I am cheating. I don't care. I don't care. I just want a little bit more playing time here. I'm stunned, which is not awful for her. And so decide Nemesis minion, Dario Agger, who will fuck her shit up. All right, Over here, I am stunned. I'm healing for 3. I will flip. Oh, that heals her for 2. I'll flip. Oh, I forgot I could have hand-to-handed. This I could have done this before Agar came out to resolve the special on a single card, which I would remove 2 threat off of this, which would put a counter here, and then I do all this stuff. Spend 1 to inspire Thor. Please. Alright, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? So she's got 3 threat removal. So let's use it. 1, 2, 3. I will spend a resource to then remove 2. Which will then do this. I have spent 1. I want to borrow this. I've done a special. And then use power in all of us. 4 costs 2 less. Thor will attack Dario Agar for 3, and I have to discard an upgrade I control. So we're going to get rid of, just because all the Dormalage are gone, we're going to get rid of the Dormalage. It is free to play. Now, I get to resolve a special. I'm going to use the MCCC to ready myself, which also deals 1 damage to an enemy. I will then remove 3 threat off of main. And then, because I'm going to go ahead and put it there now, I will then remove 2 threats with the ATMCP off of this. And what did Thor do? Oh yeah, he attacked Daryaga. Oh, when a player, I didn't have to get rid of the Dormalogic because that's only when a player would do that. We'll end turn to Elsa, who needs to flip down a little bit. She kind of needs to flip down just a little bit. Also, both these guys are monsters. 8 hit points. This hit point. This happens. Choose myself. What to do, what to do, what to do. Alright. Two for Sunfire with an energy to get rid of this. Yeah, he should have a toughness, by the way, because he's skiing blast round. I will then. This is 3. This is 2. 2, 2, 2. That's right. Spend 2 to get this back out. And then I'm going to place 2 counters here. Alright. I got some fucking targets. So this does 6, 8 if I give it Directed Force, which I'm going to do. Directed Force deal 8 here. This places 1 on main. And then we remove 1 threat. Let's deal 1. Nah, I don't need to deal 1 here. I need to deal 1 here. Heal 1, draw 1. Pistol for 3. Shotgun for 4. Also, I keep forgetting about these fucking haunteds. Shotgun for 4. Nothing for when defeated on either of those. We will remove 1 threat. Deal 1 damage. Heal 1 health. Draw 1 card. I can get this out, which I'm going to. Spend these for this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I will then deal 2 damage to this guy. Also, Thor has a damage on him. I forgot that. I will remove 2 threat off of this. And then turn. Nope, not that. 1. Actually, shit. I feel like, actually, let me put this back here. So he's about to get 4, and then he's gonna scheme out. I kind of have to do what I did there. Let's get the new cards. Oh, 5 cards. Good. Everybody gets a card. Now watch this. I'm not going to see the Wakandans ever again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacks with a +1 boost icon. I'm going to defend for 2. I take 3 damage, so defended for 2, so I take 1. I used a basic power. I will remove 2 threat. Actually, no. I'm going to ready. And then this guy attacks me for 2. I defend. And I will remove 2. Attacks Elsa. Sunfire blocks. Jesus Christ. Doesn't even hit me, just you are stunned. Thank you, Sunfire. You'll get caught up in the Sunfire. Sunfire. It's all of them, right? Yep. Deal 3 damage to an ally control. Well, he's still alive. So you know, which is 5 hit points. That's an infinite minion. Let's attach to this one because he only has 4 hit points left. I think at this point, just set it for my sanity and the fact that I've already declared that this is technically a loss. I'm just going to do the final thing on these infinite soldiers, which in this case is the 3 hit points. Sorry, I am going to cheat. I'm already cheating anyways. It doesn't really fucking matter. Oh yeah, shit, I can do this then. I will spend 1 by 1 to shoot them down. To use this against this guy. All right, it's over here. Let's bring it. I feel like right now, the problem I'm having is I'm just not attacking anything. 6 here. It doesn't have anyone defeated, so we remove 1. We deal 1. We heal 1. We draw 1. We're going to pretend like I attack to knock the stun off real quick. We're going to use this to precision strike this guy. I've had to do the one revealed, but I'm already kind of shit right now anyways. Get that. Remove 1. Deal 1. Heal 1. Draw 1. Not what I wanted. To be completely honest here, not what I fucking wanted. To say the least, I don't give a shit about that. Let's then gun with a directed force onto this guy before he gets more shit. Which loses the gun, which attaches here. I will then spend 3 to get the shotty. I was kind of hoping for a card that, you know, brought out minions so I could ready her. I'm going to shotgun this guy for 3. I'm going to then... Also, I forgot this. So we could have drawn 2 more. Didn't fucking matter, did it? That would have happened when an ally would have came out. I would have saved the helicarrier and just got rid of... I can actually... Let's get rid of this and then spoil for a fight. If there are even fucking minions left in this deck. I don't even get the ready. I burned through the encounter deck just for that. Well, good news. She has a helicarrier available to her. Isn't that fantastic? Everybody wants to be a cat. Thor will defeat this guy. And proc the Wakandan jumpsuit to remove 2 threat off of this, which confuses me. Fantastic. I love it. I will then spend 2 to side by side. Ready. And we'll heal 1 damage from both of us. I will thwart. I will spend... Also, I'm supposed to have done 1 damage from Odinson being out. I'll spend 2, as good as Nimble is. It's a negotiator. Let's remove 2 threat from a scheme. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. So that's going to go by 5, and then it's going to skip. Let's flip her down, actually. Let's have her flip down, and then sadly discard this, get rid of this. 4 will remove. Let's have Thor deal 3 damage here. You have voted someone jump for me. That's just a shame. A really big fucking shame, but that is what it is. Oh yeah, she procs a special because she did that. We're going to, you know what, ready myself. I will then remove 3 threat off of main. And I'll proc this to ready Jane. Jane will remove 3 threat off of this. She will then, oh, this is exhausted. She will then proc. Actually, let's not remove it from here. Let's remove the 3 from here. And then use this to draw me a card. Then I flip and discard this card. And get rid of this. And then pray to the scheme gods. I've got a lot of dogs in the fire right now, and it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now they're all in my fucking hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Schemes. 2, 6. Schemes for 5. Gets this. Gets this. It surges with 6 hit points, but again, because of kind of the state of the game, I'm just doing the last one. I am already stunned. I take 2 damage instead. Fucking rude. This. I'm going to recover. 1, 2, 3. I get to search my deck and heal her for 2. Search my deck. Is it just my deck? For a shield or Wakanda card. Let's get Annika. I'm thirsty. I'm going to grab a drink. I've been talking for like an hour and a half straight now. I actually want to pee as well. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Got Annika. Avokoye. Avatar Scallion. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a Koya out. I'm going to flip. Jane will remove 1, 2, 3. And we will use the ATM CP to ready myself. Okoye will remove 2 threats. She's got 4 hit points. She'll remove 2 threat. She will then give another Wakanda hero ally +1 attack, +1 thwart. I will then Dora Milaje to heal her and activate her special. So I now remove 5 threat from main. I will then use my special to ready Jane. Jane will then remove 3 threat from main. That's 4. And then we will supposed to be doing damage when I do these things as well. Because of Odinson. Actually, Odinson would have done 2 damage because it's every time a special is resolved. And I resolved a special from the first time Jane, so now we're about to do another special here. We will remove 2 threat off of this and deal 1 damage there. Thor's just kind of chilling, letting his ability work. Actually, instead of the last 2 threat that are removed, let's reduce the cost of a card to play, the next card to play by 1. Get the Triskelion out so I can get Annika out. Excuse me. And that's going to turn. 1, 2, 3. This is anything, anytime. Oh, this guy should still be a monster. And I would have chosen myself anyways to do this. So heal 3, a flip. Pistols. I'm going to spend 1, 2 to get the pistols out. The pistols out. 2 here. Let's shotgun for 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Dealing damage to him again. This guy has no one defeated. So this happens. He's dead. Remove 1, deal 1, heal 1, draw 1. I will use the helicarrier to drag him out. That's rough. Let's discard an upgrader support in order to get him. Well, I can discard Battlefield. That readies myself. Readies this. Oh yeah, he's a monster now. Let's see what he gets. +1 hit point. Okay. I'm going to... Some guard, does he? He has guard. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Three for Valkyrie. Nope, wrong card. 3 for Valkyrie. That is 3 damage to him because I used an energy. And Valkyrie will defeat him. Actually, do I want Valkyrie to defeat him? because I don't get this bonus. I will discard Battle Fury to attack him with my bare hands and defeat him. This will place 1 threat or deal 2 damage to myself. Actually, let's deal 2 damage to myself. Remove 1 threat. Deal 1 damage. Heal 1 damage. Draw 1 card. Let's deal 5 damage to the villain. Let's deal 3 damage to the villain. Or 2 damage because he's not a monster. He's not a monster yet. Strength to drag them out. He disappeared. Did he go on the bottom? I imagine he went on the bottom. That's usually what happens to them when they disappear like that. Deal 3 damage to an ally I control. Well, she's dead then. This guy's a monster for killing Valkyrie. He's not a monster. God damn it. It still readies me. I'm actually going to ready this. I have an enemy engaged with me, so let's 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's do the 1, 2, 3. Let's do the 3 here. Let's shotgun him for 3. With 2 overkill. And let's hit him for 5. That is so fucking close right now. I'm not able to finish it off either. Because even if Thor attacks, he can't activate the Vibranium gun because of the... Well, he can activate it, but I'm still stunned. So he'd survive. End turn. I think there's been a few times I've forgotten to put threat on here. Oh well. Attacks Roz. Honestly, Thor's going to block. Thor's dead as hell. Attacks Elsa. Elsa will just take it, mate. 4/4. Encounter. Touch the villain. And his attacks. He gets a toughness. He heals 3 damage. And he gets an additional boost card for this attack. So, double up. Let's defend. So each of these cards gets +1 boost, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I down to that. Over here. Okay. Well then. This for this. This. This would kill me. But we're just doing the hit points. This is kind of this deck actually works pretty well against Elsa because if you're not containing this, then you're almost certainly getting quick strike. And it's very hard to contain that. Monster. Not a fucking monster. We're going to suppressing fire him. We're going to hit him for 2. We're going to hit him for 3. We're going to spend 1 to precision strike him. So he's defeated. I don't get the monster bonus. I do get 4 health. And he did. He did. When you use this to hit the villain for 5 with piercing. And that'll end her turn to over here. You can defeat him with anything. Okoye defeats him. I don't care. All right. All right. That was a rough game. Unus is like kind of hardwired to fuck with Elsa. I didn't think about that. I remember I played Unus once, but I couldn't remember exactly what he did. He's a really good test enemy, but probably not for what I was doing over here. So I think this is gonna be the last time I play her before I review her. But I'm absolutely down to play her again. I don't know why I'm doing all that. I can just search for cards that aren't named. There really are 3 of that one card I don't like. Or I'm extremely indifferent to, I should say. Should be 30 here. 32. Any of y'all motherfuckers not named? So really playing with 47 cards. 3, 6, 8. That's 7, so that's 15. No, it wasn't. All right. So first and foremost, her action is good, but it only has really 3 uses. Even if you want to play like a hyper aggression, it's not any weapon, right? Like a hyper aggression type of style deck, with a bunch of weapons, like a bunch of what are the fucking heavy pistols or whatever they're called? I don't think you should do that over her own. She needs to have side holster run with her, because your 3 weapons are the best 3 weapons comparatively to anything else. They all have keywords on them, which means they play well with directed force. Directed force kind of feels like it is a must in this deck. I'll take a sort of tea real quick. So, even though this is a 15 card hero deck, standard size, it kind of feels like it's got 19 cards already off the rip, because you're most likely going to want to run 3 copies of directed force. You have to run side holster. If you're not running side holster, you're losing out on a lot of value. So yeah, you pretty much are dedicated to 19 cards. That's kind of why I was running a 45, 46 card deck. That being said, I think she should have 1 more card in her hero deck, and that 1 card explicitly tells you what her monster deck does. Having the entire thing run off of this doesn't feel right. I know that like the invocation deck and things like the weather deck and things like that, They have inserts that explain the rules of how they work. And actually, it doesn't. Let me look at the. I actually don't think I've ever looked at the weather insert before. Should I waste time looking at that? Nah. I guess it kind of. I guess it's all right that it's not on its own setup card. It feels like it should be. But I guess there is some concern about also having two permanent setups in your play area. So I can understand that. Her hero ability, I love her hero ability. Her hero ability is awesome. That's kind of why I liked playing her alongside Cassie Hack. Is two characters that have bonuses when they defeat slayers and monsters. They play really well with each other. That was a fun game last night. This one a little bit less so because I lost this game. I just wanted to continue playing it out. So yeah, no notes on her hero ability. Her hero abilities, I love it. Is there anything else special? Well, there's monster you can outrun the game. I honestly kept forgetting about that. I think I'm pretty sure every single time I played it, I've had all the monsters defeated anyways. All right, let's talk about her cards. Let's start with her upgrades since she does not have allies. She has 5 upgrades, right? It's 6 upgrades. So all 6 of these. SA, something's wrong with them on the bottom, and I don't like them on the third. So SAF, and because there's rarely ever cards I'm just look like this is just bad. Elsa's pistol's good, perfectly fine. No notes. They're well balanced. They get ranged, so you don't have to worry about retaliate. They play well with the. I said the name 23 seconds ago and I forgot it. Directed force. A shotgun, pretty damn good. No notes. Overkill, excellent. Crossbow is amazing. I love it. It's balanced with the 2 arrow counters. There's really nothing I can say about this. This is an amazing card. The Choker is another extremely good card. I'd certainly put it S tier. I like the art on this card a lot more than a lot of the other cards in her deck. Yeah, it's just an excellent card. 2 cost for 4 hit points and additional 1 attack is really good. Relentless Hunter has a lot of hit or miss. It's usually never going to give you more than 3, and it's not, and you don't get value on it unless you're getting at least 3. So it's kind of in between these 2 tiers, in my opinion. It has value, but I think, in my opinion, you kind of have to be desperate to Elsa's crossbow something to get the more than 3 that you'd be getting from Relentless Hunter. It's kind of weird, but she almost played better in the Justice precons that I was using. Aggression worked fine though. Guitar case, awesome. I love guitar case. Fantastic. Is there any notes that I had on any of these cards? Is anything wrong on them? No, they're all fine. Support, Bloodstone, Kiryu. Fucking awesome. Oops, I got a monster. Time to draw 2 cards. I can see the value of giving somebody else a card, but it doesn't say choose another player. 2 cards in your hand is 2 cards in your hand. If you're going second, if you know you're going second in player order, or like not first, absolutely, I would absolutely take 2 cards. I guess a better way of saying it is if you're going last, you should always take the 2 cards. At least on your turn when you do this. If you do this on your turn. If you do this out of your turn, then you can kind of like divide it how you want to. Just an excellent card though. You get so much value out of that. Even at 3 costs, there's so much value out of that. Anything wrong with this card? No, 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 no. Everything looks good. Just looking at the pictures real quick. Shrim Down is the only card in this deck I'm not a fan of. For starters, it's actually in here. There's wrong text on it, right? We put hero action in quotes. So yeah, that's an extremely simple fix. It's one of those things that I'd like to dock a point for when I write up the review, but I wouldn't fail. I don't think I'd fail this deck because of that. Drag them out, just a good card. You have options when you ready your weapons. There are going to be times where it's going to absolutely fuck with you. It requires you to kind of think it out beforehand. Like if you only have 1 weapon available to you, and you might want to do this a little bit carefully, because if you know that you got some high hit point enemies, do you want to risk giving them 2 more hit points to try and kill them again? Just for your ready and a weapon ready, you might not be able to do it. So there's some strategy to it. Not a lot of minions will survive you attacking them and your weapon hitting them. So it's just a good card. I don't think it's super strong or anything like that. Just good. Locked and Loaded, love it. I just love it. I think it's S tier. I kind of wish I had 1 more of these and 1 less of these. However, that's just a me thing, I think. I think this card has some value, just not to me. I don't. This is resource to me. Yes, I can make an attack with a weapon without exhausting it, but that also means that I lose a counter off of them. And there's some give and take on that. I kind of like the reason I'm not a big fan of doing it when a main interest player attacks is you kind of want to strategize your turn based off your weapons, and I think this kind of fucks with what you do in your turn. At least it fucks with how I play my turns. Thinking about shooting down. The minions. I'm not going to review the oddball symbiote over there because you didn't make it, and it's an extra card. Or at the very least, you made it with Lewis or Louis. So it's not entirely part of this set, just an extra card. These, for the most part, I like how they operate. I didn't get the zombie and then any of the 2 games after I realized that I did it wrong. For the most part, yeah, I have no issues with them. I fucking hate this card, but I think it's kind of needed. I don't think any of them have any glaring errors on them. I don't think. I don't recall any of these. Brood Infection. This, I guess this gets changed up as well. We use, is it Braun? Is the character? While attached to a minion, that minion gains, in quotations, when defeated, the blah blah blah. So this card right here, these 2 cards have text on that would need to be fixed up. When revealed, yep. Hatch minion gains toughness and villainous. 2 hit points in patrol. Placement threat on main scheme. gains toughness in this. A lot of the times, you kind of defeat these minions before any of the bad stuff on them kind of happens, which is for the best. The bonus attacks or bonus schemes and all that stuff, they're there to punish you if you don't defeat your minion, if you don't manage your turn properly. This is probably the only one that I think is a bit mean, because +1 attack and they quick strike you. You kind of have to hope for a pussy little minion for that. It really requires you to think about having enough hit points to take a quick strike attack if you were to summon this on your turn or something like that. Yeah, this one's probably the only card that I think is actually truly dickish. 2 hit points, 1 attack, and quick strikes can be... This is probably the most painful card in this whole thing. Like some of these other ones, like place 1 threat, you can kind of negate that with her ability thing. This is probably the only one that I think is a bit rough. However, again, I guess she doesn't have an Nemesis set, so it's okay for some of her cards to be rough. Or an asshole like Untainted. It's still... I don't know. Maybe lose the hit points or drop it down at least, or something. I think one thing has to be like nerfed down on this at least a little bit, in my opinion. Anyways, aesthetically, so like the score things aesthetically, I mean, I think this is solid. I don't see any issues. The color scheme's good. I think I misidentified the first time I played it that this isn't a hitch format or layout, but I think it is. I think you just changed the overlay dots on it, the colors on it, which makes the fact that Elsa's name moves a little bit more glaring. Aesthetically, 9 out of 10. Some of the art changes is a bit jarring. The color scheme seems fine, honestly. But yeah, the art changes are a little jarring. I mean, I had to do the same thing with my Satana, which was pulled for multiple runs, because she's always a background character. And even then, I'd still give my Satana's appearance like an 8 or 9, because I know that it's jarring. It jars me. The headshot's awesome, by the way. Hold on, wait a second. Is her headshot just her hero picture flipped horizontally? I'm booing you for that one. Never mind. Your headshot's not great anymore. It's straight up just flipped vertical. Yeah, look at that shit. I don't like that. I wish I didn't notice that. Oh man, 8 or 9 now. You're on like an 8 or 9 on the appearance. You've angered me. What's the next one? Theme's excellent. 10 out of 10. Perfect theme. She's got her weapon. She's looking for fights. She's just hunting monsters all fucking game long. She does enough outside of it. Actually, that's probably more of a mechanics talk. I'll say that for later. Yeah, themes 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Materials. You have a hit point counter. You have an insert. Thank you for having a fucking insert. I wish you would have named your cards. You thankfully don't need to search for specific cards, so it's not the biggest deal. I would still name them. Yeah, 9 out of 10, I guess. Mechanics. I've already forgotten what I was going to say for the mechanics part. theme. She's getting monsters. She's getting weapons. I've lost the plot. She's hunting monsters. Mechanics, except for some typos, the mechanics are working really well. Um, Actually, I think the mechanics of her are perfect. I think actually what I was getting into before I completely forgot and old man did. I'm 41, and apparently I'm just at that point. Of course, I'm 41, but I spent 5 years next to explosions. Um, so my memory's not always there anymore. So as I think I was, if I remember correctly, I was going to get into the fact that even though she spends a lot of her game hunting monsters, she's got enough ways to slowly kind of get by and still deal a little bit of damage at least to the villain, still remove a little bit of threat, um, still keep herself in the fight longer. She's definitely incentivized to keep on fighting minions. She's gonna have times where she's gonna be completely fucking useless, and you're not gonna want to play her. Um, i.e., any Sabretooth. You're not gonna have minions against Sabretooth. Uh, if I might be misremembering, but I don't think Juggernaut. Juggernaut doesn't get minions, does he? There's going to be times where she's just useless, or if you have an encounter that has extremely strong minions in it, where she's going to be kind of fucking over the table a little bit, or fucking herself over. She's just going to have them. Mechanically, she still feels excellent, but she is going to suffer sometimes. It might be more of a balance thing now that I think about it. She's just going to have games where she's garbage. Um, but more often than not, she's going to have a good amount of value. Did I press record on this, by the way? What I didn't do, I didn't press record at the start of this fucking stream like I normally do. It means I have to download this shit. Yeah, last night my stream crashed for like a brief moment. Oh my goodness, I need to wrap this up then. Um, balance, 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 balance. She has a couple cards that are definitely close to being overpowered. Actually, let me rephrase that. She has one card that's close to being overpowered, but I don't think it is. I don't feel she is weak at all. I think she is pretty strong. I wouldn't say that overall her kit is like S tier super strong. I think she's kind of like a mid to upper A tier. Um, I worry about the balance of this card. It feels a bit daunting. I worry about the power of this card a little bit, but again, I think they're both kind of fine. Well, I say kind of fine. I wouldn't change anything about this. This one, I think, is a bit much. This feels weak, but that might be a me thing. So yeah, balance. I'd definitely say it's really, really well balanced, like 9 to 10 out of 10. Fun factor: I love minion hunting decks. I have. Do I have 2 minion hunting decks? I might have 3 minion hunting decks because I have Jesse Faden from Control. I have um, Cassie Hack, and I might have one more character who really likes getting minions. I enjoy a minion hunting deck. I can see some people not liking this. So much of her is reliant on getting minions, and sometimes those minions will really, really fuck your day. I can see some people not liking this. I fucking love this. I really enjoy this a lot. Um, would I recommend this for Cass? Yes, with the caveat that these 2 cards get their text fixed. Um, this, yeah, again, this when defeated thing should be in quotes. Uh, it should be. You should probably look at Brawn to get the idea. Not the aggression Brawn, the Ironheart Brawn, obviously, to get the gist of how it should be worded. And then this should have the hero actions in quotes. Those are the 2 glaring typos that I noticed. But yeah, I definitely give this a thumbs up for the cast cycle. I definitely think it should be sealed. Um, so upcoming, I'm probably going to take tomorrow night off for the main reason of outside of Omen, I do not have pre-cons for either of these three. I'll be completely honest, I'm not looking forward to playing Mask because he looks like he is solely for pool, and I'm not looking forward to that. I have to look at him again just to make sure, but I think he's going to be playing pool, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. I haven't made pre-cons yet for Ghost Rider or Yondu. I want to play Omen for the first time alongside Havoc if I can get those in. So Omen might be the last character I do, but Omen does have a precon. If I do just stream tomorrow night, maybe I'll just do one of the two scenarios. That might be a good idea. So yeah, that's gonna end my stream. So with that being said, have a good morning / night / day, wherever it may be. Take care of yourself because the world can be a dangerous and scary place. If you want to check out more custom content like CptScorp's Elsa Bloodstone, my Roz, Tuna's Diva. This is every single time I forget who made this. Odysseus's Black Cat. Jerry Crasco is Odysseus. Major Victory by Blast, or any of these three lovely ones that I will get into at a later date. You can check out custom content like this on our Discord server. I'll have a link in the description below this video. If you want to check out my streams, you can check me out at twitch.tv/theactualjackson. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel out. Help a brother out, yo. I say as the whitest motherfucker in the room. And with that being said, that's going to end this stream. So take it easy. Ciao.